Hi there, Internet. I'm Polar the Polar Bear, and this is my girlfriend, Melissa.
Hi!
Welcome to another episode of Barely Sober, where we are trying Maker's Mark Whiskey.
Baby bottle.
Yeah, tiny bottle.
We got this at a liquor store.
It was the liquor store.
The liquor store. And we actually got this where you live.
No, this was
right.
from, yeah.
So yeah,
My liquor store just says liquor too.
Okay.
It says liquor store, but it's still right. It's not like Bob's liquor store.
We don't remember the price.
It was $2.25.
Okay, it was $2.25. Really, we were drawn to it because the packaging is so nice.
I really like the wax lid. That's so cool that it's got like the wax on top of it. I like that a lot. So that's why I picked it up.
Yeah.
It is Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, which I like bourbons a lot.
What's your liquor of choice?
Yep, I drink Jack Daniels and Jack Daniels Tennessee Fire a lot. We got 45% alcohol by volume here, so about. And no nutrition or anything, it's just alcohol, so it's not good for you.
Yeah, a lot of alcohol doesn't have nutrition info on it.
No,
so.
most of it doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Alright.
I was gonna bite it. Watch.
I snapped part of the wax off. It's legitimate wax.
Yeah. Oh. It twists after that.
It's a twist off?
Mm-hmm, just under the wax.
Alright, here. So,
on the ground. We're gonna clean up.
We're trying to, by which you mean I'm gonna clean up.
Yeah.
I promised Melissa if she went and got the products, I'd do the cleanup, so I'm gonna do the cleanup. We work together as a couple.
We do.
Alright, so...
You first.
Ooh,
it's gonna be strong.
Yeah, it's got kind of a Jackie taste because it's a similar sort of alcohol. So I'm not necessarily expecting this to be anything special. It had such cool packaging.
It did. I've never tried it, so I've never tried this alcohol in my life. So
me neither.
It's a particular brand. Straight alcohol.
Ooh, that kicks. It settles very similarly to Jack. Jack has a bit more of a stark taste. That's not quite as stark of an aftertaste.
It's a little milder.
Yeah, it's a little milder than Jack as far as aftertaste goes. Not bad, actually. I like the aftertaste of that even a little bit better than Jack. Of course, this is more expensive than Jack.
Yeah, I like it because it's a little milder flavored.
Mm.
It's not smooth at all, though.
No, going down, not in the least.
No.
It bites you. It's got the whiskey bite.
And it burns going down. It's just,
Lenny's biting the wax.
He's playing with it.
So you want to go first?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have a lot to compare it to because I'm not like a connoisseur, and I've tried very few whiskeys.
I'm not much of a connoisseur myself.
But, I mean, if I'm comparing it to like Jack Daniels, which it tastes similar, so I think it's a fair comparison to compare it to Jack Daniels.
Yeah, tastes pretty similar.
If I'm comparing it to Jack Daniels, I like Jack Daniels more. Because I actually kind of like the flavor of Jack Daniels, and like a Jack and Coke is just
Jack is smoother going down. This has a more. I feel like the aftertaste of this is better, but Jack Daniels is smoother on the way down, which I appreciate.
Accurate. So, if I'm comparing it to Jack Daniels, I like Jack Daniels more. Plus, Jack Daniels is cheaper. But again, I'm not like a booze snob. Like I drink bottom shelf whiskey, and it's really hard for me to tell the difference between.
She was at a work function once, and they had an open bar, but it was like a fake open bar. They were handing out one drink ticket per person for well drinks. So she asked for a Jack and Coke, and she got an Early Times and Pepsi.
I got an Early Times and Pepsi, and honestly, I mean, I could tell the difference, but it wasn't enough to bother me. So I'm not an authority on this by any means, but sorry, there's like a Facebook chat group going, and it's just message after message. I made the mistake of sending Nicolas Cage pictures.
I hope that's not interfering with the recording. I don't assume it is.
They'll hear it, but it won't. I've gotten an email while we've been filming before. I'm gonna give that a 5. Actually, a 4 out of 10, only because I don't like drinking straight liquor regardless. Like, even Jack Daniels, which I think is good, I don't like drinking plain. This guy can, I can't. So for me, straight liquor is kind of gross. So if I would say Jack Daniel's is like a 5 as far as straight liquors go, then I'm going to say this is a 4. I'd say I definitely don't, say don't go get it or anything. It just has to be your thing. It's not my thing, so my recommendation is pretty low. But if you like whiskey or bourbon or whatever, I don't know the difference, but
it's a bourbon whiskey. Like okay. it's a bourbon whiskey. It's got it's not smooth going in, but again, it's got kind of a nice aftertaste to it, like a very kind of light bourbony aftertaste.
Yeah. So I would say I don't care if you go get it or not. No, you're good. I don't want any more.
All right. Cheers, internet.
So yeah, I would say like I don't recommend it, but I don't discourage from it. I just would say take our info and see if it's something that sounds interesting to you. And then my recommendation for anything is if you can try one of those little bottles first, I would.
The little bottles have been a blessing for this show.
And we love it too because, like, as we're deciding, like, what we like as a couple, what we like as, on like, separately, those little bottles have been nice to kind of pinpoint our taste.
Yeah, that way we don't have to buy, like, a $25 bottle of alcohol to take, like, a drink and go, oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Then we're stuck with it.
Now we're kind of building up our, kind of what we would like to have in the house kind of thing via those little bottles.
To set up our mini bar sometime in the near future, hopefully.
So we recommend little bottles regardless, but just nothing spectacular for me.
Yeah, I give that a low 6. Actually, it's got a very pleasant aftertaste. I like the aftertaste a lot, but it is not smooth. No. It does not care for your feelings. Yeah, that's the guy who like gets on the bus and just like grabs a little dude and throws him out of the way like into another passenger and like goes and sits on some lady's lap and's like, "What's your problem, lady?" He just burps in her face. Not smooth at all. So yeah, I don't know. The aftertaste is really good. So yeah. I still recommend Jack over it because Jack is very smooth going down, which is a big deal for me because I like hard liquor, but I don't like it to bite me too hard. Yeah. If I can help it, I want to get drunk and not have to go too much. But yeah, still a low 6, and I would recommend just at least trying a little bottle of it because you get to have the cool little wax bottle sitting somewhere.
Yeah, it is neat. It's
a cool bottle. Like I like that a lot. I wish an alcohol that didn't bite so much had that sort of thing. Like I'm totally into gimmicky stuff. I love like the Earthquake Aftershock because it's got like the sugar crystals in there and it looks like the bottle looks fractured. I like the Hypnotique because it's like light blue. Mm-hmm. I love gimmicky stuff.
Yeah, so I think we're both susceptible to that.
I feel like the gimmick is probably what brought that from a like high 5 to a low 6.
Yeah, which is fine. That's a factor.
Just barely nudged it over, but yeah, that's so. Before I go off on like this 14th tangent of the night, I'm starting to get a little drunk on Pumpful Energy Drink. Thank you all so much for joining us on another episode of Barely Sober. I hope to see you all again very, very soon.
Bye!